This tutorial outlines the first of the four main elements of running a practice: adding a patient into the system. The other three being schedule a patient, document a patient encounter, and billing. The learning objectives for this tutorial are primary to understand the process flow of adding a new patient. The specific how-to follow-on tutorials will detail exactly how to specifically enter in the data. If nothing else, remember, it's all about the process. The first thing you do before you schedule, document, and ultimately bill a patient for a date of service is enter them into the system. This can be done in all three primary tabs: the Schedule tab, Patient Care tab, and Business tab. Find the patient search box in the upper left-hand corner here. Always search for the new patient before adding them. It is critically important to ensure that you are not inadvertently creating a duplicate record by mistake. Once you have confirmed that this patient is not already in the system, click the Add New Patient icon co-located in the patient search area. You will add all of their primary demographic information in the first part of the process. You can always come back later on to add information if it isn't immediately available upon saving. You are automatically brought to the next step in the process, entering in the insurance information. The Insurance Management follow-on tutorial will detail this step. Upon completing this step, you will click on the Episodes and Encounters sub-tab here. Since the new patient most likely filled out a medical history form and other patient intake forms that includes why they are seeing the practitioner today, the office staff will most likely be able to enter in the episode here. In short, an episode is much like a case. An episode is the wrapper or subfile that will encompass a series of treatments for a specific patient injury, and/or segregates chart notes by payer. You will learn the specifics in a follow-on tutorial. Now that you have the patient's demographic info, shown here as it is displayed after initial data entry, the patient's insurance information, if they have coverage, and an episode created for the practitioner to document under, that is all you really need to have a complete record. However, we also have some other features that you may want to take advantage of. Follow-on tutorials will specifically address each one. Create and manage individual callback items that will be worked from the Business tab in the Callback Work List. Specifically, if this is a truly new patient to your office, you may want to have your staff add a callback item that will remind you to call this patient back at the end of the day. Attach and manage documents of all types. Word, PDF, TIFF, JPEG files, for example, can be uploaded and stored with this patient. There's an additional Note tab in the patient information screen. This tab is for internal notes to help manage patients, communicate between staff members, or any use you deem appropriate. As you continue to learn about the system, you may choose to use neat features such as adding a patient's picture to their record, for example. The last thing you'll want to do is validate the patient for errors that could affect claim submission. Of course, the system checks for errors all throughout the entire patient visit and claim creation process. This gives your staff the ability to ferret out potential problems while the patient is still in the office.